closed league businesses. So they're not very romantic and they're extremely expensive. And so obviously knowing English football and really the pyramid, that the relegation, the promotion, and the fact that you can kind of start low and you can earn yourself up, which is a really special thing. We don't have that. And I actually don't watch NFL anymore. It means nothing to me. It's just a closed thing. You win the Super Bowl, you get the same amount of money as the person who's in last place. So it's a pretty special thing here.
Okay, I need to bring Joe because I know he's dying to ask a question. Go on, Joe.
Well, I was just sort of staring at you, sorry. Thank you for getting involved with the club. I'm blushing. Yeah, no, I was going to ask that, what the vision was for the club. But the other question I had was, I was pointing out where I sit here, didn't I? I think the Gordon Road end. Our tannoy is a nightmare. It's just too low and it sort of cuts out. I'd love that to be rewired.
It's actually on the list.
Okay, all
right. It is on the list. So is the scoreboard that we
I love that. Love the new scoreboard. Yeah, and I love the boards around the front. I love it all.
Yeah.
Love it all.
Yeah, LEDs came first.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, no, what's really nice is Bose, the sound Bose, they're a Kent-based company. They have the headquarters in Kent. So it all fits, right?
There you go. What's your thoughts on today? It's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one. We're taking it seriously. We're going to put obviously our A team out. Hopefully they put some of their B team and some
Shut
of
up,
their
mate. You know nothing about soccer. You're a bleeding yank.
We met last year.
We did, yeah, the line game.
So hopefully this time we'll go at least another round. And, we have high hopes. We have great squad. So.
But just a quick one before we go, though. Did you feel any pressure? Because it was the first change of ownership here in, 27 years?
Yeah.
How did you feel with that?
So not only was it our change of ownership, it was my first time on the pitch, and it was my first time at Priestfield, and to hear the chanting, so it was actually a shocking big day. It was a pretty exciting day, yeah.
Okay, well, best of luck for today. Thank you very much for having us again. Thank you, you two, as always. Joe, how's your day been?
Oh, I'm a bag of nerves still. I love it. I'm on telly.
A bag of nerves. And you're hanging around, you're going to here in the factory. Everyone, thank you so much for having us. The best of luck today. And just remember, anything to the FA Cup, stick here with us on BBC Sport throughout the weekend. Goodbye.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Final Score, coming to you live from our studio here in Salford. This is ball in towards Watkins. This is Bose, slots it in. And the Callum scores! Oh my word! Eastleigh have done it! There we go for Bose. Top of the plate for Alvarez.
Oh shit! Liverpool Arsenal. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, that'll be some game, that. Hang on, you've just started. How can you be over?
This is a wake up call. I really need to go home for a lot of ball.
Education, Sunday the 14th of
Oh,
January,
Lord,
BBC
not
Three
next.
and iPlayer. The time for talk is over. It's actually quite complicated for the traitors. The Traitors continues Wednesday at 9 on BBC One and iPlayer.
The traitors.
It never fails to amaze me, Planet Earth at 3, but before we marvel at such wonders of nature after the news at 1:15, we have a rather hot bargain to see.
Hello and welcome to Bargain Hunt.
Hello and fuck off. How about that?
In today's episode, a man unknowingly jumps off his boat directly on top of a pack of bull sharks. Hit that like button and subscribe right
Why
now.
would you do that,
This
you
is the
fucking
terrifying
dummy?
shark attack on Stanley Mullins, devoured by a pack of man-eating sharks. Welcome to Final Affliction.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that, mate. Why would you jump onto a load of sharks? That's a fucking stupid thing to do. Fucking hell.
This is Marianne Buckmere. She has just shot her little girl's abuser in the courtroom. This horrible act was committed in full view of everyone. But when it comes to being mean to their children, mothers will do anything.
Wow.
Today we look at 5
Fucking
cases of
right,
mothers
you
who
know
took
what I
violent
mean.
revenge on their children's abuser. Marianne Buckmere.
Marianne Buckmere.
was
She
a
walked
child
into a
born to
courtroom,
religious
some
mother
fella
and a
fucking
Nazi
killed her
soldier
daughter,
in
man. She
Saarstadt,
walked in with a
small town
9mm,
near
man, and put 12
Hildesheim,
shots
Lower
into the
Saxony,
cunt, and I'll
Austria.
tell you what,
She became pregnant twice when she was 16 and
can't
18
say he
years
didn't
old.
deserve
Those
it.
babies were subjected
You know,
to
he killed her
adoption,
baby, what you
homeless,
expect, you know what I mean? Someone kills your fucking kid, mate. I'll tell you what.
became pregnant for the third time when she was 23 years old while working as a
See, it's
waitress
hard
in
now.
Quebec, Germany.
Because
She decided to raise
before
the
you
baby
pass
with
2
her
months,
mother. She named her baby Anna.
there's metal detectors now.
Became the light of Marianne's life instantly. But guess fate just had other plans for this family. On May 5th, 1980, Marianne Buckmeyer's life took a devastating turn. Anna argued with her mother about some matters. She decided to skip school and visit a friend who lived near her house. But she didn't know that her murderer was waiting on her way. The 35-year-old butcher, Klaus Grabowski, lured Anna into the apartment under the guise of playing with his cats and held her for several hours by molesting her. Finally, he murdered her using a pair of pantyhose belonging to his fiancée. Her 7-year-old daughter Anna went missing. The community rallied around Marianne, searching high and low for the little girl. Days turned into weeks, and hope began to fade. Then, the unimaginable happened. Anna's lifeless body was found. The police investigation led to the arrest of Klaus Grabowski, a man already known to authorities as a convicted sex offender. He had previously served time for the sexual abuse of 2 other young girls. Grabowski was taken into custody and charged with Anna's murder. The evidence against him was strong, and it seemed like justice would be served. On March 6, 1981, another court round was progressing against the brutal killer, Klaus, at the court premises. Marianne also was in the courtroom. Suddenly, she pulled out a .0.22 Beretta pistol, aimed at his back, and fired 8 times, giving an instant and skilled.
We collected DNA from 161 people. We were looking for a needle in a haystack. We just need to get lucky. It took us 13 years until we had a suspect. We immediately call up the lab. Is this our guy?
What was the answer?
Yes.
What are you doing in that moment?
I don't know what I was doing. I was speechless.
So you think he just all these years thought he got away with it?
Well, yeah, because he did.
This tragic case has been haunting this community for years.
Just before Christmas, in December 1979, every single
Guys, I'm not
police
staying on
officer
long,
in
man.
Cedar Rapids, Iowa,
Fuck's sake.
was called to work on the horrific murder in the
It's
parking
always
lot
something,
of
man.
Crestdale Mall,
I've never seen anybody stabbed that many times.
including now retired detective Harvey Denlinger.
Something like that was unheard of around here.
Oh shit. Sorry lad, that's my own fault. Sorry about that. Hey Philip. Yeah, I know David Kelly. I was trying to find him in Manchester and I couldn't find the cunt anywhere, and Harpo reached out to me and he said, I know a lad in Manchester that can find him. Be me.
Do you remember the case?
Shout out to Harpo O'Driscoll for all his efforts. Bro, he's in jail.
But every single year
You know what I mean? His lad said to me, Jude, can you bring me dad home for Christmas? And I said, what do I look like, St. Nicholas?
27 years ago, her life was cut short.
So it was really hard.
But at least you know that he's safe, he's alive, he's in Strange Ways. It's either Strange Ways or Forest Bank he's in, I'm glad he's there.
Join the investigation into Michelle Martinko's murder.
Cause I couldn't find him. So if I can't find him, I know
His father had begun
he's either dead
being case.
or he's in jail.
Maybe something. If I could find our suspect.
He wasn't dead and we found out he's in jail.
And as he does,
So I'm delighted for his family. I'm delighted for Sandra.
to help him make sense of it all.
Cause she used to live over here. Her and David.
I wanted someone that
I couldn't think of the cunt's second name last night.
The crime
But yeah, he's in prison, so that's a good thing.
2000
It's good to
You know, his kids know he's alive, so,
and sang in the choir.
you know, they were worrying, they were thinking the worst, you know, and they had me believing that, and I was like, me bollocks, I don't want to find him dead. I don't want to find anybody dead. You know, but if a kid says to you, can you find me father for Christmas, what do you say to a kid?
Anything could happen.
What do you say? You can't say no,
Our favorite pictures. She's
because I knew I could find him.
so cute. You were into the first stage. Lots of
It was a bit difficult when we didn't know that he was in jail, but I'm glad he's in jail.
12 years older.
Bollocks,
Michelle
man.
was the flower girl at her wedding. She and her husband John
Uh,
say nothing.
me chick
could have
fucking
prepared
old
them
fella's not
for the
too well,
horrible
man.
news they got the
Fucking
morning
hell.
after Michelle was killed.
We
Always
just
something.
hugged and we couldn't believe she was gone.
Sunderland Newcastle today, that'd be a game.
My dad was very stoic about it, but he was angry.
Yeah, I had to fucking,
And my
like
mother
I
was
said,
just
man,
brokenhearted.
family, man, when they're not well.
Blow to parents who had been through
Like
so
I had
much
to
with
watch me
Michelle
dad
already.
die over 20
Jen
years,
Martinko
man,
had
it was
suffered
fucking
5
heartbreaking.
miscarriages and was 44 years old when Michelle was born.
Yeah, broke me. Watching someone go from being so strong to being...
My sister was born, and she was the miracle baby.
When she was 12, Michelle was diagnosed
Yeah,
with
some
scoliosis,
motherfucker, man.
a curvature of the spine. She had to wear a brace.
I'm just
that went
glad my
from
turn's
neck
out of the
to
way.
hips.
She felt very different, very self-conscious.
No, ma.
So that was a tough
Here's me
period.
brother.
But at age 14, she was able to shed the brace, and then Janelle says everything changed for Michelle.
Farrah Fawcett was in with hair. My sister always had the long blonde hair.
Oh Lord have mercy.
I can do the hair, you know.
Michelle was
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's a bit bitter cold out,
attention that she was getting.
you know, but
She caught the eye.
football today, man, that'll be some game, that Sunderland v Newcastle.
We met him
You
on
know,
the stage.
it's a big derby for the Geordies and the Macons, or Mackhams, whatever it's called. She already knows.
For 2 years and then broke up.
Harpo reached out to me, he said, Jude, can you do me a favour? I said, what? He said, you know David Kelly? I said, of course I know David. When I knew David, he hadn't got the teardrops under his eye, and like I said, he's a dangerous lad. He carries blades everywhere, you know.
Police learned Andy had
So,
lied to Michelle.
like I said, I was anticipating fighting with him because I knew he wasn't going to ring his ex. You know, so they having to drop him if he had a fucking but like I said, I tried my best to find him. I couldn't find him.
His alibi though.
And then a little kestrel told me he's in jail.
Say a lot.
So he's safe. David Kelly is being found. He is safe. I don't know whether he is well, but he is safe.
I was.
He's in prison in Manchester,
And even though he
or
was
just
moved
on
out
the
100 miles
outskirts.
away at college when Michelle was murdered,
You know,
police knew
I knew I
Michelle
could find him.
hated her.
All of it was a little intimidating.
Especially if he's in this city.
It was scary.
There's loads of ways to find people.
We're tough on him.
And I've got loads of
They
resources.
thought that I wasn't telling them everything. And
But he's in prison, so I'm delighted for him. And I'm delighted for Sandra too.
Mike was never considered a serious suspect because he was not.
You know, but I could have slapped him because I put a lot of extra pressure on my shoulders.
Andy's behavior at
You know, when I didn't need it.
only reinforced many people's
I had enough pressure to deal with. Dealing with getting me mother and father back fucking to Ireland when that prick went missing. you know, worrying his family and all, I would have punched him in the face, mate, if I had coming across him for doing that, and let him take out. He wouldn't be able to take Ant now with his pockets if his head is on the ground. You know, his head would hit the floor before his body would. He's an addict. No, I'd kill him. Do you understand? I'd manhandle him. But I'd only do it for it. I was only going to do that for his lad. I was going to slap him and say, "Now that's for your son, for worrying him, you fucking selfish cunt."
There really wasn't another.
Like, people don't understand. Kids don't ask to be born, and kids don't understand if you don't want to have anything to fucking do with their lives. They don't get it. Why would my dad not want to love me? Why would my dad? Do you understand them kind of questions? And kids shouldn't have them thoughts in their head at that age. No fucking way. ACEs, adverse childhood experiences. Kids don't need to know none of that toxic shit. I kept all that shit separate from my children. They didn't know fuck all about my past, only because of YouTube. That's how they found out that I'd been, they already knew I'd been shot. You can't hide that from your kids in the fucking summer. Yeah, what happened to your leg? I fell down the fucking stairs and got fucking shot. You know. But like I said, it's all bollocks, you know. Like, kids, like, see me, I'm a has-been. Right? I'm part of the original 89 to 92 crew in Cherry Orchard, which is now turned into a cartel. Am I lying? Hey, am I lying? And people say Jude's affiliated to the biggest cartel the country's ever seen. Yeah, I fucking am. Allegedly. But it's bullshit. You know, like all my mates, they should be encouraging the next load of fucking kids. Education's the way forward. Not giving them fucking half a box of fucking B to sell. You know, how is that productive? How is that helping them? You're enslaving them. And you're ruining and poisoning your community. Still, you selfish, greedy, drug-dealing scumbag. Bastard. Anyone who sells drugs, as far as I'm concerned, is a scumbag. If you sell heroin and that other shit, you're a scumbag. Whether you're me mate or not, you're still a dirt. Do you understand? Ruining your community, still. Shame on your mother. And your father. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I'm from cartel land. I'm what? 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 Because you have a fucking reputation. If you think you're a tough guy, yeah, I'd smoke you easy. I love that shit. I love that energy. Show me how tough you are. I'll show you how strong my dad made me. Let's see about you. Come on, let's go. Let's dance. That's the first thing I'll show you. There's me hands. Come on. Yeah. You'll be penciled in. Here. Take it. You may as well sign your own death warrant. Here. Go on, take that pen. Because if you take that pen, you're fucked. Yeah, and I'll do it. No problem. But I don't need to, you see, because due diligence is practiced all over the world. Due diligence. That's Jude fucking diligence. Yeah. Try it sometimes. It's a technique used around the world. Due diligence. Yeah. Try it sometime.
Technology changes, science changes. So
anyway, good luck to Newcastle and Tottenham today. Hey Swan, good luck today, bro. I know you're looking forward to it. You know, it's like, that's the beauty of football. But see the FA Cup, right? Now, I'm a People fan, then I'm a football fan, then I'm a Man United fan, right? Now, when it's a derby, form goes out the window, right? Form is temporary, but class is permanent. So good luck to both sides today.
Probably cut himself, and that's
But
how
bro, I wouldn't say it'd be a shock.
got mixed with her blood.
Hey, this is the best time to play Newcastle United, bro. The last 6 games, they've probably lost 4 of them, drew 1 or drew 2. You know, I don't think they've won a game in 6 or 5. This is the best time for you to play Newcastle, but look at it's an FA Cup derby. Form goes out the window then. You know, Shankly in the 60s, he turned around and said, football's not life and death. It's much more than that. People don't get it. What the Geordie fans are like. Do you understand? Or the Sunderland fans are like. All football fans, we just, you know what I mean, the emotion of football. It's crazy. And when I hear people saying football's only a game, get that cunt down my way. Throw him out. Get out. Get out. Football's only a game. No, it's fucking not. Me. And the good thing about living here, I'm gonna make a shitload of content. I'm gonna start interacting a bit more with the Manchester City fans, engaging with them a bit more. I know all the top boys and anyway, you know what I mean? And it's the same with United. Look that's living in Manchester 28 years, gives you, experience, mate.
We all were victims in a way.
And just because I smile at you doesn't mean you're my fucking mate. Everything's about awareness, man, and it's like, I'm a very stubborn individual. Today, I want to tell you a quick story, right? I used to be on a mood stabilizer, right? And a few years ago, the longest days I've stayed off was 36. Today, 136 days ago, my missus told me she was pregnant.
Old evidence suddenly had fresh potential. He shipped the blood samples to CODIS.
Join Sky Mobile and get 99% back.
Okay, we are there.
Sky Mobile. Hello, Jessica.
Oh, a derby, man. You can't beat a good old derby, man. Form goes out the window, but like I said, form is temporary and class is permanent. You know, Newcastle, like I said, out of every other team, they've just... Right, good luck, Newcastle. Swan, good luck, lad. I'm looking forward to this, man. I hope it's a nasty bastard game where ankles are getting broke, ACLs are getting snapped, noses are getting broke. You know, look at here. I wish Bruno got all the United fucking team into a huddle before the game, just like Celtic do. You know, football, like I said, we don't need to speak the same language, you know, and it doesn't matter what colour or nationality we are, you know, and we're all fans, you know. Oh, stop, mate. Listen, Man United are shocking this season, mate. Shocking. It's like now, I'm hoping this investment, like, you know what I mean? It's like, Newcastle are going to be up for this game, Swan. They've lost 4 of the last 6. But this is FA Cup. You know, form goes out the fucking window. Both of them are doing huddles, look. Like I said, you know, I remember when Niall Quinn used to play for Sunderland, you know what I mean? I remember when Shearer used to play for Newcastle. I remember when Keane swung at him and fucked the ball at him. He was the England captain at the time. I fucking loved it. I was like, go on, fucking kill that cunt. You know, he's the England captain. Go on, right. Fucking stomp that bastard. But football, it brings out emotion in us, you understand, like, like, yeah. I'm drinking tea, so my tongue is brown as fuck. A latte. Me missus got me a box of these things for Christmas, right? And they're celebrations, but they're all little drinks. You know, like fucking... But I'm wishing both teams the best of luck. I hope you all have a good weekend. I might be back on later on. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I hope you all enjoy your weekend with your families. You know, we take shit for granted on a daily basis. You know what I mean? Silly little things that you think that you're always going to have. And then one day you get a phone call to say, your father's been rushed to hospital and he's dead. Oh, what a shame. So, while they're still alive, appreciate them, because even though they're dead, you don't hear. There's no phones in heaven, you know. And see, a lot of people with mental health issues suffer with a lot of guilt and traumatic stuff. Like, I've complex post-traumatic stress disorder. I've had it since I'm 4. You know, I've been dealing with mental health since I'm 4. After that fire, I started lighting fires. Setting fire to things. Yeah, and you earn your nickname, Firebug. I got my nickname before I left Bluebell. Most of my mates didn't get their nickname till they were about fucking 15. I got mine at 8. You earn your nickname in Dublin. But yeah, I have a lot of friends over there that have done a lot of jail, and like myself, were fathers, grandfathers, and it's amazing to see some of my mates become fathers, you know, it's fucking brilliant. Me and a group of my friends, people are the same, yeah. They won't live till they're 25, them cunts. Trust me, they'll all be dead. It's like, and a few of us have managed to stay alive, get away from the carnage, and I'll always be affiliated to Cherry Orchard. It's where I'm from. I have Ballyfermot in my DNA and my genealogy. My mother was raised in Ballyfermot as a baby, you know, and then she came and moved to Ballyfermot, and I was raised then there. Toughest place I've ever been to in my life, where all your mates are solid. I mean solid. It's the only place I know where there's more than one alpha. There is many alphas. Dons, real world dons, not Amadons, dons. Big man status, not little man syndrome. Big man thing. Cartel shit. Yeah, Rico case shit. Al Capone shit. Rico case against the Kinahans. What's that? Cartel shit. I'm related to the bunch. but I'm from Cherry Orchard, motherfucker. Ballyfermot, Dublin 10. That makes me a Barbarian. Like all of me mates, that's what we are. We're not gangsters or cartel members. We're Barbarians, and we'll always be that way. You know, I don't condone violence, I don't condone any of that bullshit. Education's the way forward, right? Now I'm about to watch this fucking match. I hope you all have a good weekend. If any of you are feeling suicidal over the weekend, reach out to a friend, a family member, anybody. Remember, I want you to imagine, right? You do that, your family's getting a knock at the door, and a copper's gonna go like that. And he's gonna tell you that someone's dead belonged to you. Right? And you don't get a second chance. There's no coming back from death. You know. And if I were you, I would fix every fucking thing, every problem you have with people in your life. Because if they die, you're gonna live with that shit forever. Right, I'm away. Have a good weekend. Good luck, Newcastle and Sunderland. Have a good weekend. There's no solution without confrontation. Shout out to YouTube's Coffee Nation. Me fucking link works. I'm away. Brilliant.